after 6 hours of Skull and Bones beta gameplay. I can honestly say this game has a lot of potential to be great. While Skull and Bones has some flaws, such as generic characters and repetitive animations, the engaging ship combat and customization options make it an enjoyable game for those with the right expectations. You can't go into it expecting Assassin's Creed Black Flag because you will be disappointed. Skull and Bones has been in development for a long time, starting as a DLC for Assassin's Creed Black Flag before becoming its own separate game. The only similarity it has with Black Flag is the naval combat, and that's where it ends. The graphics in Skull and Bones are visually stunning, with impressive environments and detailed textures. The graphics are visually pleasing, with the ability to switch between different perspectives. The characters feel like generic NPCs rather than convincing and immersive individuals. The progression system includes unlocking new ships, cosmetics, and blueprints as your infamy increases. The ship combat is engaging and fun, with a variety of weapons and ship types, allowing players to craft their own ship loadout and improve their skills in navigating and fighting multiple ships at once. Navigating the ocean and juggling multiple ships attacking at the same time provides a thrilling experience, making the ship combat in Skull and Bones a significant improvement over Black Flag. The plundering mechanic in the game involves defending the waters around an outpost while your crew collects rewards, which adds an interesting dynamic to gameplay. It's not quite as fun as the Black Flag plundering, but it is fun nonetheless. In Skull and Bones, players can explore on foot, accept quests, and customize their character, with the option to interact with other players, refine resources, and craft items. The game features interesting faction-based interactions, adding depth and complexity to the gameplay experience. The big focus of Skull and Bones is naval combat, a standout feature in Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag that now gets to truly dominate the spotlight. Various upgrade systems make it possible to tweak and refine the abilities of a ship in combat, from guns and armor to the furniture that decorates it. Not every moment of the game occurs on the sea, but ports seem to mostly act as hubs for taking contracts and purchasing upgrades. Boarding ships and hand-to-hand combat likewise doesn't seem to be a part of the experience. It's possible to explore this open-world environment either alone or in co-op play, making it possible to take on enemies with a coalition of player-controlled ships. After rising through the ranks, players can transition from running tasks for other pirates to operating their own scheme. This also opens up a little more on-land play with smuggling operations that include crafting valuable cargo out of resources to carry on the open waters in risky runs. With only 6 hours to play the beta, not many was able to get that far. Bounties are another staple when you live on the seas. The bounty board is where players can accept contracts to hunt down notorious pirates, indicated by a red crosshair with a skull on the map. Available in both solo and co-op play, each bounty offers a unique challenge, but there's no need to fear, understand the attacking behaviors or patterns of the target captain and their ship, and you'll emerge victorious. After all, knowing your enemy is half the battle. As a role-playing title, Skull and Bones features some elements of customization. Players will be able to choose how their character looks like, from body shape and hairstyle to tattoo designs. It's nothing too elaborate, offering enough options to set an avatar apart from the other, with an in-game feature allowing further changes to their wardrobe, appearance, and gender. Customization isn't just limited to character creation, however. As the story progresses, a ship's weapon loadout, furniture, which grants select perks, and cosmetics can all be modified, so there's always room to mix and match. A pirate's life is never dull. There are many side activities in Skull and Bones, but some of the more prominent ones include taking part in investigations and hunting down sea monsters, ghost ships, and treasure maps. To uncover investigations, look out for NPCs with the speech bubble icon, eavesdrop on their conversation to get a clue, and follow the trail. Complete the process, and more of the game's story and the motivations of legendary pirates will be revealed. If lore isn't quite up your alley, the sea monsters and ghost ships, which spawn frequently during the night, promise a good thrill. These can be triggered in two different ways: by taking on a contract at Freebooter or Higher Infamy, Buccaneer tier for ghost ships, or auto-unlocking at Rover Infamy, Brigand tier for the latter. Stock up on repair kits, grab a friend, and you're all set to dive into the action. Keeping in line with the RPG framework, tasking players with collecting materials and blueprints to craft or upgrade their weapons, armor, captain tools, furniture, and more. Required resources are indicated on the map, and depending on what's needed, players may find themselves in a mini-game of sorts, where they have to click on the sweet spot on a meter to obtain them, similar to the mechanics in rhythm games. The process can be a little tedious, but hey, it's all in the name of ruling the seas. Infamy makes a pirate as players kill, threaten, plunder, and hunt down both monsters and pirates. Their infamy will grow. It's the shiny badge that endorses just how badass they are, increasing the risk of getting attacked on the waters by enemy ships and other players. However, what's life without a bit of a thrill? The goal is simple: increase your infamy, build more powerful ships and weapons, and lead your crew to victory, laws be damned. There's certainly no shortage of outlets to get started, with every activity, from completing quests and taking down enemy ships, contributing experience points to the infamy level. Fail, and you lose infamy points. Where there's supply, demand follows. Skull and Bones lets players monitor the flow of their resources or goods, and make their own financial calls. To maximize profits, buy items when they are in plentiful supply and sell them when they are highest in demand. But take note that the economy for each settlement or region operates independently. Fortune favors the brave, and world events promise plenty of riches to go around. These high-risk, high-reward challenges are best tackled in a group, and for good reason. Buccaneers will have to take down merchant ships with extremely high-value cargo traveling across the seas, escorted by an army of warships, and claim their loot for themselves. Overall, this game does have some flaws, and hopefully they can be fixed before the launch in February. I like the game so far and can't wait to jump into the full game when it finally releases. I will say it one more time: you can't expect this game to be anything like Black Flag or you will be disappointed. Just jump in with no expectations and experience it as a brand new game, and I think you will have fun and enjoy it. Are you going to buy the game or play it when it does release? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things gaming related.